Hey guys, what's up? And welcome back to this month's episode of Interstage Yeast. My name is Jaila.
And my name's Emillie.
Interstage Yeast is a program that is sponsored by EJHS Theater and is filmed and created by the creative team and volunteers of the theater community.
It is a series filled with choreography, performances, lessons, and a weekly challenge, all about musical theater.
A new episode comes out every month, the last Friday, and comes out around 3:50 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
We hope you enjoy.
Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Backstage Buzz. I'm Tillery, and today I'm going to be interviewing the Dynamos from the 2019 performance of Mamma Mia at Yeast High. So, without further ado, if you guys would like to introduce yourselves.
Brynn, go ahead.
Okay, hi, I'm Brynn. Most of you guys already know me, but I'm a junior, and I played Rosie.
Hi, I'm Madalyn. I graduated from East High the year that we did Mamma Mia, and I played Donna Sheridan.
Hi, I'm Skylar. I played Tanya in Mamma Mia, and I graduated in 2019 when we did Mamma Mia.
Jump right in.
Jump right in. Let's start talking about this backstage, behind-the-scenes stuff. Everyone knows there's the iconic Dynamo quick change. What was it like?
It was crazy.
It was hard, to say the least. It was hard.
Yeah.
It was very short time period for us to change, and the suits that we had were very elastic and kind of tight, so they kind of had to be pulled onto us, and it was just.
Yeah, with 3 nights worth of sweat, and you know, we got the outfits like a couple days before opening night, so we didn't really have much time to do the quick change during tech. But I mean, the sweat that just accumulated on them so quickly. It was so hard to get on. They were stinky because we didn't have time to wash them. And yeah, actually, we had to add an extra song so that we had enough time to do because there was only one originally, and we were like,
that's not gonna happen. Even just the extra part was hard.
But the last night, I actually wait, was it the last night? I think it was the last night. We did pretty good, you know, the whole time. And the last night, you know, I'm running backstage into the dressing room, and I slipped. Maybe I tripped on like the bed or something. Like I did a full front somersault, and like, I messed myself up, dude. It hurt so bad. But I had so much adrenaline. I just got up and I just taken my off at the same time. Oh my god, it was horrible, but I would do it again in a heartbeat.
What was your guys' thought process like during the quick change? Like, well, like especially Brynn, you were what, a freshman that year?
Oh yeah, I was just in my head. I was just like, go, 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 like just run.
Yeah, it's hard to even think anything at all. It's just like undress immediately. Like everything out, Jaila, everything out before I came out here. Oh my god. Okay, wait, something's missing.
Where's my belt? It was stressful, but like afterwards when we got on stage, you just kind of forget about it immediately, so it didn't really matter.
Yeah.
The outfits were so cute. They were the quick change, because like, you know, at first they're all silver, and then after the quick change, it's got the color. They're so gorgeous. I actually still have my boots, my silver boots. Should I bring them out?
Oh yes.
They didn't fit you though, right?
No, they didn't. I had to like leave them unzipped like halfway and then put the like flowy thing over it so you couldn't tell, but it was kind of obvious. Yes.
Okay, so let's talk about the improv on stage, because obviously it's a live show and you never know what's gonna happen. Any fun stories about random things that happened on stage?
Anyone?
I mean, the bedroll was improv. That was, I don't remember what night it was, but I was just like, you know what, let's just make something up. And I just did it. I rolled over the bed in a pretty serious part, and everyone started laughing. I was like, oh, okay, that worked. But yeah, that was pretty improv.
Yeah, it was because like the bed was pushed up against the set.
Yeah.
So you literally didn't have any way to get on the other side where you needed to be. So like you had the perfect space to just like roll right while Skylar was like leaning forward on your mattress. It fit really well. It was very, very rosy. Yeah, it was. I don't know. I don't think I really had any improv moments. Not really that I can remember. Like I was just so focused on, you know, being in it and like doing it well because I was sick, like deathly ill, and I was just trying my hardest to not let people know that. I mean, I don't really think I had any moments where it was like too bad, but I know Jeremy and I in our scene when I you know, had my own scene, we had all kinds of like backup things that we could do if anything went wrong. Yeah, because so that like, scene in rehearsal was always so if the dance had been messed up, or if them lifting me in the air with the chair had been messed up, we had like a backup for every single thing that could go wrong. Just
what was it like being on the chair? Like, were you ever scared that like you were just gonna like fall off?
Yeah. It's just because everyone who was under me was a lot younger than me. And, like, I was more worried for them. Just, like, I was like, oh, my God, I hope they don't fall over or something. And, like, you know, they're all different. There was no way to get, like, you know, 4 dudes with the same height. So these are just, like, dudes at different heights, different lengths.
Different strengths,
you know,
too.
So they're, like, half, you know, one side's falling over, one side's up too high. It's like we barely could find the balance every night, so I just had to like sit as still as I possibly could and just hold on and like make sure I looked, you know, good doing it
and singing at the same time.
Exact same time.
Didn't even notice you were wearing your Mamma Mia shirt. That's
I didn't either until I got on here and I looked at myself in the camera and I was like, oh,
I love that.
Like, we all had fun with it. Like I don't think there's one person in the show who can say that they did, you know, like the choreography was fun, the set was so cool, and like we just, you know, it was just a really cool process.
I think the hardest thing about Mamma Mia was probably like the music. Like I feel like that was the biggest struggle for everyone. It was just so complex and there's so many parts and it was every part was so different. And you know, we didn't have like a million people to sing these parts. You know, we had a very limited ensemble, a very limited cast, like, you know, so we, you know, we did honestly really well with what we had.
Was there ever a time, like during tech week or just during any time of the Mamma Mia rehearsal process, that you guys thought that the show wasn't going to be put up on stage? Like, you just thought that it was absolutely, like, you just couldn't do it and it just wasn't going to get, like, there?
No, never.
Yeah, I don't really think there was a time. I mean, like, we always kind of had it together. I mean, obviously there was stuff we had to work on, but, like, there was never really a time where I thought it was never going to happen.
Yeah, I feel like I was at one point, like, nervous about choreography just because there was so much. And especially us three, we had, you know, so many things to do throughout.
We would never let that thing go down.
Yeah.
And so, I'm Lindsey would never let a show go down. Like I just, every show that I've ever been in with her, even if we did think, you know, the day before opening night, we were like, oh gosh, like we're scared. Like what if, like, you know, this is our last night of tech and it didn't go well. And then it always goes well. It just, I don't know, something about her and, you know, the people that she chooses. We figure it out and we put on a good show.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much for reliving the show with us, I guess, and just talking about what it's like backstage. And hopefully we can see you guys soon in person and not over a screen.
Yes.
My name is Jackson Staton. I am in 9th grade, and I'm a student at EJHS High School. And I'm going to be singing Made of Stone from the Hunchback of Notre Dame. What do you know of me? What do you know of all the things I feel? You're only made of stone. Who is it that you see? Instead of seeing what I am for real, this twisted flesh and bone. You're a liar. With every new excuse you try out, you only make me want to cry out, who that I were, made of stone like you. You give such good advice, so why has not one single word you've said had any help at all? And you who sound so nice, the more your dreams and fancies fill my head, the further that I fall. Shut my brain down. If I were senseless, I'd prefer it. Another gargoyle on this turret, spitting rain down to the stones below. I've wasted my faith believing in saints of plaster, but the only one worth believing in was my master. He's the one who never lied. He told me it was cruel outside. He told me how I had to hide. His words were cold as stone, but they were true, not like you. Take all the dreams you've sown, take all your lies and leave me alone. And now I'm on my own, never again to wonder what's out there. Let it remain unknown, and my one human eye will evermore be dry until the day I die, as if I were made of stone.
Welcome to Good Show Gossip. Today I have my guest here, Madi Giles. I'm sorry if that either of those are incorrect. Could you tell us a little bit about yourself?
My name is Madi. I just graduated in 2020, and I did theater at Yeast my junior and my senior year, and I did theater at Staton my first 2 years of high school.
Yeah, it's a long theater resume. That's very good. So, what is the play or musical we're going to be talking about today?
I guess The Wizard of Oz.
Yes, that is of course a very, very popular musical. But there's a lot of things that people don't know about it. Me, for one, when I was teching for the show that you were tech director, stage director, whatever you call it. When I was teching, there was a lot of stuff I didn't know about it. So I guess just if you could give us like a quick rundown of the plot of the whole thing.
So, I mean, basically, Dorothy, there's a hurricane, and Dorothy gets knocked on the head, and she gets transported to Oz, and it follows her journey on her way home, where she makes friends with Tin Man, the Scarecrow, the Lion, and am I forgetting anyone? Tin Man, Scarecrow, Lion. No, I'm not. But she has these magical shoes that Glinda the Good Witch gives her that the Wicked Witch of the West wants to get. So it's a really great story that just shows the power of friendship and just what home is.
Yes, that is the whole thing in the show. Just home is where the heart is. I think that's the phrase. Sorry, my memory's off today. So it is so this is a musical in both interpretations. This is in the movie it is a musical, and in the play it is not a play, musical. It is a musical. So So how would you describe like the music, especially maybe some of the tunes that are maybe less well known to people?
I mean, I feel like the music, it really differs from number to number, but Jitterbug's a little lesser known. Not every adaptation of it has Jitterbug in it. And Jitterbug, it's creepy, and it's kind of like, I guess I'd say like jazzy, and it's spunky, and it's really it's just a fun number. It's fun to listen to, it's fun to watch, it's fun to dance, it's fun to sing.
Yeah, it's definitely for me when I was tagging it was definitely not a song I expected to come out of the same show as Over the Rainbow or Somewhere Over the Rainbow. So what would you say is your favorite song of the music?
My favorite song is probably the Merry Old Land of Oz, but I think I'm a little biased in that I've been in both the play and the musical version as an actor, and I was an Ozian, so that was like my main song to sing. So I think that's just my favorite for that reason.
That's fair. So if you could tell us, why is it that you chose this show to talk about? Why is it that you love this show in particular?
Well, it all started when I was really little. The Wizard of Oz was my favorite movie. And for my 6th birthday, my great aunt got me tickets to see it at a theater in Ohio. And it was the first live show I ever saw. And it's really what started my love for theater. And in middle school, it was my first play I ever did. And then in high school, it was the first musical I ever acted in. And then my senior year, that was the first show that I ever got to do more of the technical side of. I got to help put it on, being the stage manager. So it's just very near and dear to my heart. It's got a lot of firsts in my life.
Yeah, and eventually in college, it'll be the first play you direct as a director. So, Madi, thank you for coming on the show. I know it was very last minute.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. And thank you everyone for watching.
Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to this week's installment of Dance Break. I'm Ella Tillery, and in this week's episode, I'm going to be teaching you guys some choreography from the dance break, The Jitterbug, from the musical The Wizard of Oz. So without further ado, I'll just show you guys the dance, and then we'll get started. Also, if you want to use the same music that I'm using, look up on YouTube Jitterbug choreography, and the one that I am using is Jitterbug from The Wizard of Oz, choreography by Mark Andrew Nunes. Yeah. Start getting into the dance. So to start, you're gonna raise your arms with doing a pony. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep away from the jitterbug. Then toe, heel, clap. Do a sugar arms around yourself, and then keep away from the jitterbug. Then it's right arm, right arm down, left arm down, scoop again, right, left, pivot, turn, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, sugar, around yourself again, samba type thing, arms out. Now we get to the scarecrow's part. Chasse, leg up, chasse, leg up, arm goes up, drop your body, arm goes up, drop your body, and then right arm, left arm, huh. Now it's the Tin Man's part. You're gonna do a shuffle, and then bring this arm, this leg up, jump, jump, and then you're gonna keep doing it around. Shuffle, jump, jump, shuffle, jump, jump. And then bop, bop, bam, like a Tin Man. Now it is the lion's part. 1, 2, bop, bop. And then here, here, da, da, here, here, da, da. Then back up. And it's Dorothy and the jitterbug. So, left leg, heel out, heel in, down. Right leg, heel out, heel in, down. Left leg, right leg, heel out, heel in, down. Heel out, heel in, down. And you're done. Yeah. So that was the jitterbug. I hope you guys liked it. And don't forget, you can always pause the video, go back, keep relearning it all you want. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this week's episode or installment of Dance Break, and we hope to see you guys next week.
Hi, my name is Emma Lewis, and I'm a stage manager. So, what does a stage manager do? Well, it is your job to kind of be the babysitter for the theater department. A stage manager is in charge of making sure everyone on the production team is filled in on what is going on, making sure that they are communicating with each other when something needs to be done. A stage manager is also going to be very detail-oriented in keeping up with all of the documents. So whether that be the props list or the costume list or the rehearsal schedule, you are in charge of talking with the director and the other parts of the production team to make sure all of those are together and that everyone has access to them who needs them. The stage manager is also in charge of keeping time during rehearsals, and especially during tech week and during shows. I would also be making the props list and sometimes the costume list. There's also props and costumes tracking sheets. So if a prop is being brought on by one actor, you would create a diagram saying so-and-so is bringing on this prop from stage left, and then on this page leaves with this prop on stage right. And so you can track every single detail to make sure that you don't lose anything. Of course, every show is different depending on the director. They may want you to do something else. They may want you to not do something. Like some directors will want to make the schedule on their own. Others will ask you to help them, especially if there's a lot of conflicts with the actors. A stage manager then really gets to work on the fun part, in my opinion, during tech week, where they become in charge. Whatever they say goes. They are making sure everyone is on time, that they are dressed and ready when they need to be, that all of the tech elements are being implemented together. They have a master script where we write down all of the blocking during rehearsals as well. Then we write down all of the lighting cues, all of the sound cues, any special effects, stuff like that. So that way, if something happened to the stage manager, you would pass along the book to the assistant stage manager so that they would be able to call the show, which is the kind of last thing that a stage manager does, which is once Tech Week comes to an end and you have your opening show, you're going to be the one that is calling the show, where you stand at the sound booth and you say, stand by lights, and then lights go on the correct line. And of course, that's all written down in the stage manager's Bible, is what we call it. So yeah, that's just a brief overview of what a stage manager does. They are really just the person that makes sure all of the little pieces come together in the end to make one cohesive show. I definitely have enjoyed it. It is a lot of work, but it is also a very rewarding job in the end, at least in my opinion.
Hey everyone, what's up? I'm Jonathan Adkins, and I'm here to give you Interstage East's Episode 5 challenge. This week, I challenge you to the Newsies Dance Challenge. What this is you're going to grab your newspaper and you're going to choose a Newsies song and choreograph part of that song based around the prop of the newspaper. I can't wait to see what you all do, and don't forget to post them on social media with the hashtag ESE Newsies Challenge for your chance to be put in the next episode's video. Thanks you all, have fun.